If you're into high-end luxury real estate, you're going to love the show. If you love tropical locations, you're going to love the show. We're going to be taking you to Ilhabela in Brazil.
Welcome to Global Real Estate Insider, a podcast where we share tips and strategies to help international homebuyers and investors. Whether you're looking for a new home abroad or an agent eager to expand your reach, this podcast is the ultimate guide to navigating global real estate markets. Here's your host, Nick Marr.
Welcome to the Global Real Estate Insider. Today, we've got a really interesting show. So if you're into high-end luxury real estate, you're going to love the show. If you love tropical locations, you're going to love the show. We're going to be taking you to Ilhabela in Brazil. So where is that? Right. I had to look that up because I didn't know, and I'm learning. So I'm hoping that you're going to learn with me. It's off the coast of Sao Paulo, and it's a really sought after luxury real estate destination known for its stunning beaches, lush rainforests, and exclusive waterfront properties. It attracts wealthy buyers, investors, and second home seekers looking for a mix of natural beauty and high-end living. That's what I know, but we're going to speak to Marcio Costa, who is a real estate agent on the island. So welcome, Marcio.
Thank you.
But Marcio, tell us a little bit about, what's your agency's name?
It's Mar Imóveis Ilhabela.
Okay. And how long have you been a real estate agent?
It's about 5 years now.
Okay. How did you get into it?
So, I lived some time abroad, and when I relocated to Brazil, to the island, I began working with seasonal rental. And in conversations with guests, I used to share tips and insights about the island. And some of those people showed the desire to become a part of this universe. Consequently, requests started coming in to my assistance in finding a second home, a vacation home.
Okay.
And then I started my journey to get my real estate license. And it's been about 5 years helping people finding beautiful places here.
Yeah. And I can see, are you actually on the island now? It looks really sunny and lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's always like that. The weather is... Yes.
So do you have seasons there? How does it work? Is it always sunny?
It's almost the same all year long. Not too cold, but it's hot. And from March to November, it's quite comfortable. You can go to the water.
November.
Yeah. And high season, it's from December to February. It's very hot. It's summertime, but it's a tropical country. You know, the weather is always good, sunny. I love it. If you come from São Paulo, the Gru airport, it's about 200 kilometers from the main airport of Brazil. It's not far from here. It's a 3 hours driving.
Okay.
And once you get to São Sebastião, you need to get the ferry. It's about 15 minutes to cross the channel and you get the island.
All right. So what's going on in the real estate market there on the island?
It's a very good time here. Many people coming, looking for the lifestyle, the environment. People have been leaving the big cities, at least here in Brazil, coming from São Paulo, spending more time here. And with remote work, people have been staying in contact with nature more.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's been a good time for the market here.
So the sort of eco-tourism feel there. So there's a rainforest there on the island?
Yes, it's the Atlantic rainforest here. 85% protected area. Okay. We have 260 waterfalls.
260 waterfalls?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost one each day of the year.
Excellent.
The environment here is very, very nice. You can walk in a forest. You can sit down on a sand reading a book. if you have a 20 minutes gap during our day, you can do lots of things and enjoying the environment.
Wow. It sounds really nice. So it sounds like you've got what I would call digital nomads coming there, that people that can work remotely. So what's happening with the real estate market from like a foreigner's point of view? Are foreigners going to the island to buy?
Yes, many of them coming to Brazil, especially to the island, buying big piece of land or big areas. Some of them are investors, making hotels, guest houses. But some people just come in here to have 1-2 months each year spending here.
Okay.
And the other part of the year, they will to rent the house to make some profit and keep it going on. Many people coming from everywhere, Europe, USA, Asia.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It sounds like a place. So if I'm really cold in Europe, like I'm in the UK, I could come maybe January, February, and I'd get good weather there?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. It's quite the contrary. Yeah, it's it's hot, sunny day.
Yeah.
And you can enjoy a lot being here at that time. Yeah.
Right. So how are the prices there? Say for, I don't know, ocean view home, for example, probably that would be the most desirable.
It depends what you want, but you can start talking about 3 million reais, what is $800,000.
Okay.
And prices go up. Depend of the kind of house. You have luxury houses here.
Yeah.
Coastal properties that provides incredible experiences. So there are many options. Yeah.
Right. So what type of buyers are coming to the island then? Which country do you think's dominant, or is it?
Well, many people coming from the countries that have the cold weather and,
Yeah.
Many people come in the United States trying to spend 3 months here in Brazil.
Okay.
Many coming from the Germany, Switzerland, UK, some of them as well. And so people coming from Argentina, investors coming from everywhere, because making business over here.
Yeah.
But many people looking for a vacation home from United States, I think most of them.
From the US, okay. So how big's the island, so I can just get a gauge?
So it's 1,050 kilometers.
Okay.
It's a big
Are there
island.
particular areas that you should consider or not consider on the island?
Yes, there are 3 main areas. That's South Park, North, and the city center.
Okay.
You have the other side of the island. You can reach there from the water, from boat.
Okay.
But for living, must be one of these 3 areas.
Yeah.
And it depends on you're looking for. If you want a walking distance to services and facilities, the city center would be more suitable.
Right.
If you're looking for more privacy, more spacious areas, I would say South Park or North part of the island.
Right. Okay. So what could I get if I had 500,000 US? Do you think? Which area?
So I would say you can go to the South Park.
So the south part of the island.
South Park is a beautiful place. There are many beaches.
Okay.
Lovely view to the sea. But on the South Park, we have different levels of houses.
Okay.
We can find luxury houses, but cheaper houses as well, but special houses.
Yeah. So is it a place that I would buy land and build, or is it a market?
Yeah.
There would be stuff there already?
There are some places. I would say you can find available areas on South Park and North Park.
Yeah.
At the city center, just a few.
Okay.
But yeah, you can find big areas if you wanna do a good design, a great project.
So Marcio, if someone's interested in buying, say, a second home or an investment property on the island, what are the important factors they should consider before making a decision?
For a vacation home, a second home, it would be important to consider the services and facilities available by the house and the house itself, the style, design, surroundings, because some people would like to have walking distance to everywhere. I would say city center would be more suitable.
Yeah.
But some people would like to find more privacy. So south and north part, you can get bigger plots, bigger areas, and it would be better. Yeah. So for a property investment, it depends. If it's a house, it would be good to consider the seasonal rentals. People can make consistent profit on that. But if it's a piece of land to make a design, a hotel or a guest house or something like that, a feasibility study would be highly recommended. As well. Talk to local professionals to make sure the design makes sense to the island.
Yeah. Okay. And having someone look after the property for you when you're not there, an agent.
Yeah.
Is that the sort of thing that your agency does?
Yes. You can normally people desire something that's not on market. We have off-market properties as well. Okay. But it's part of our job finding the place that fits with the desires and objectives of the buyers.
Right. Okay.
It's a personal assistance.
So if you're a foreign buyer, what are the restrictions? Is there restrictions to buy? Can you give us an idea of the process?
For foreign buyers, they need just to request a CPF, that is a Brazilian ID.
Yeah.
It can be requested online and take just a few days to get it done. After that, you're going to get a number. And once you have the CPF, you can sign in a contract, no problem at all. One thing that a foreign buyer should consider is that payments normally are made in full.
Okay.
It's not common to get a financial or something like that in Brazil for foreign buyer, unless this person have been living here for a while.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So it's not something that maybe you wouldn't be able to get a mortgage, for example. It would be more the full purchase.
Sometimes what happens constantly is a negotiation between the buyer and the owner. He make an offer, telling I want to pay that in that way, and it can be done sometimes. But if you go to a bank to get a loan or something like that, it's not easy.
Who pays the agent fees? How does it work on the island there?
Owner, the seller pays the agent fees, yeah.
The seller pays the fees. At the moment, what sort of properties do you have available so we can get an idea?
Well, we have great properties now. We have on our website and on the Home Go Fast, we have Villa Serena, what is a beachfront house.
Okay.
We have...
So you have a beachfront house.
Yes, we have a...
How many bedrooms would that be?
It's 9, yeah.
9 bedrooms? Wow, how much is that? That sounds like a little hotel.
It's not too much, actually. I think it's $3 million, if I'm not wrong, yeah.
Okay.
Less than that, I think. We have Capital House that is a 4-bedroom by the coast as well, in the little condo.
Yeah.
We have 2 plots or 3 plots. Ancient Coastal, which is a piece of land with 13,000 square meters.
Wow. Okay.
Someone could build something very interesting there.
Yeah. And I suppose you don't have high rise on the island. So you would need local advice about what type of property that you could be able to get.
Yeah, we can do just 80 meters high.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. No more than that. Yeah.
Right. And how's the market been with property prices? Maybe in the last three or 4 years, how's it been going?
It's going up actually, because after the COVID, many people left the big cities and came to the island.
Okay.
So we didn't have anything to offer to buyers.
Yeah.
And consequently, prices increased a lot.
Right.
And it's, if you buy a house here, normally next year the price will increase.
Yeah.
Some people just buy the house and just let it on the market and sell it 2 or 3 months or a year later
Right.
and make some money. Yeah.
So I suppose your market has local buyers, Brazilian buyers, and Brazilian holiday makers, people from Brazil.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
foreigners as well. So you've got that mix. So I'm thinking about an exit. I've bought my house on the island, and who am I going to sell it to? Maybe 3 years later. Would it be a local? Would it be a foreign person? I don't know. What do you think?
It depends on the house.
Okay.
Many people coming from abroad looking for a different environment for living, but many local buyers as well. People live in the big cities and coming for enjoy, to give themselves this kind of time, this kind of living.
Okay. So there looks like a lot of luxury property there. What have you noticed about luxury buyers? What do they tend to want? Is there anything different about a luxury home buyer?
So it's just, normally it's about personal desires and tastes, People just want something very special, unique.
Yeah.
Normally by the ocean, where they can just pick up the boats and, go for a boat trip. But some coastal properties normally are something very unique, very different and specific. So people pay for that.
Okay. And I suppose there's always something to do if you've got so many waterfalls on the island. I like the sound. Did you say there was 260 waterfalls?
Yes. 300.
300. Okay.
360. Almost one each year of the year.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe there are more, If you go into the forest, you can find. Yeah. It's a lovely place to visit. You should come here again.
So what's your favorite part of the island?
So it's very hard to say. I would live in many places around here, but I really love the south part.
Okay.
Because on the high season, I can stay more, relax at my space.
Yeah.
If I want to go to the forest, to a waterfall, there are lots of here. But anyway, I love the sea view. I live on the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's very nice, but I used to visit everywhere on island, and really, I could live
okay.
One day here, one day on the north city center, and the coast of on the backside of the island. There are many beautiful places that you reach just by trail. Or by boat.
So how would you describe the lifestyle on that island?
So I would say it's related to the slow living. What means
slow living?
Yeah, that you enjoy every little moment, every activity you have in your life. You enjoy taking kids to school. You enjoy cycling. You enjoy just contemplating the nature, going to the rainforest, going to the beach and enjoying the little moments. It's very important. This kind of experiences people are looking for, not just properties. Looks to find a kind of a lifestyle like that, giving themselves this quality of life, this quality of time. And then finding a property here is suitable, because if you have a 20 minutes break, you are here, and nature as well. You can do anything and it's okay.
Oh, Marcio, it's been really interesting. I did look up what Ilha means in Portuguese, and that's island.
Yes.
And then Bela is beautiful. Is that right?
That's
beautiful island?
It's very, very beautiful, I would say.
All right. So someone named that.
It's one of the more beautiful places in the world, for sure. Really.
I want to visit. Definitely want to visit.
Let me know. Huh?
Okay.
Please.
It sounds brilliant. So let people know how to contact you. You sound like you can offer them a complete service, foreign buyers. So let them know a little bit about you and your agency.
You can find us through our website or WhatsApp. We are here to assisting people to find something that fits with their desires and the dream house, the dream property. Many investors coming in as well, and we have been assisting some of them. It's been great because these people have been doing differences in many people's lives.
Yeah.
And it's an island. You should consider it's an island, and a designer here should respect all the laws, the environment, to communicate with this way of life.
Yeah.
But it's a good opportunity because many people looking for experiences life, just living in a good way, respecting the nature, themselves,
And the name of your agency?
It's Marr Imóveis Ilhabela.
Okay. Marcio. Marcio, thanks very much. It's been really interesting learning about the island. Is there anything else that we should know before we go?
Yes, I would say before buying something here, of course, you should come here, visit different places, different properties, because some people call me and, Marcio, please help me to find a house on the north side. And after visiting the island, walking around, experiencing it, that people chose the south part.
The south side,
so it's very important to feel it, to experience it. But once in here, it's very hard to leave the island.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly.
All right, that sounds really good advice. And Marcio, it's been really interesting, and I'm hoping that the listeners found that interesting. You can get hold of Marcio. He's online. He's a real estate agent on Ilhabela, or you can go through us at homesgofast.com. But really good speaking to you.
Thank you very much for inviting me. We are always here, available for assist anyone, anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in to the Global Real Estate Investor Podcast. If you're a buyer or investor, be sure to visit our platforms, homesgofast.com and europeanproperty.com. You'll find thousands of properties for sale and investment opportunities listed by agents, developers, and private owners. Whether you're looking for a second home, a luxury estate, or a profitable investment, we have something for you on our platforms. Don't miss out. Check out homesgofast.com and europeanproperty.com today. And remember, stay tuned for more insights and expert advice on global real estate.